I guess I feel like making my coffee, and I don't normally crave breakfast, but right now I'm craving oatmeal. And we have some bananas that are browning, so might as well add some bananas to my oatmeal. Good morning. Happy Monday. I don't normally turn on the heater in the morning because I just want to save money, but today it was really cold, so I actually turned on the heater. And then I guess my coworker was telling me that it was raining this morning. I took a look outside and it doesn't look like it's raining, but I mean it's really cloudy outside. And I guess that I see that it might have rained because the floor looks like it's drying now. So I think that it rained early this morning. So, I mean, that could be why it's a little bit colder this morning.
Working on some of the new graphic interfaces for the Contraband game. We have version 1.0 of Contraband working. Now that we found out that you can use custom HTML files as part of the interface, we can localize a lot of the graphics and make it a little more interesting rather than just a box and some text. It'll work more or less like a web page, but it will look like a UI interface only because me and my partner, he knows the backend for Node-RED. I know front-end HTML, but I don't know front-end like UX and stuff like that. This is kind of our weird little DIY version of it. Like, we don't know any programming. We know enough to get by for what we need to do. And as far as graphically, this is a lot easier medium or space for me to work in that I understand better, that I can go in and tweak fast enough. Otherwise, we spend all this time, basically learning a whole nother language and me learning a whole nother way to design stuff. So if I can do something that I'm comfortable with, that's what I'm gonna do. Since we've been working home a lot, one of us gets to work on the computer in the bedroom, or one of us has to work outside. We're super spoiled with the multiple monitors, so having like a lot of monitors and a lot of screen real estate is actually really good. Michelle asked for this portable monitor, but this one's actually really cool, and I kind of wanted to show you guys what it was about. Here's my laptop working on the interfaces and stuff like that, but here's the monitor here. It looks like a very large tablet. Let's see how thin it is. It actually is powered by a 5-volt 3-amp USB-C connector. There's a little mini HDMI port and 2 USB-C ports here. The resolution is about 1920 by 1080, and the refresh rate's about like 124 from what I saw. Really cool. So you can actually use this as a portable monitor to extend your laptop like this. You can also plug in like a PlayStation or one of your consoles to this. It also has built-in speakers into it too. And this was only about like $130-ish. I got it on Amazon, so I mean I can put the link down below, but super cool if you're actually working a lot from home and you need an extended monitor. This is actually really good. When we were traveling a lot, I used to always bring my laptop with me, and the reason why I like the Surface Pro so much as opposed to my old MacBooks is that every once in a while I could just pop this top off from the laptop itself, and now that's a tablet. But part of it too is if I was working out in the field, I never had an extended monitor and I didn't want to have to lug around an actual monitor. This guy plus this guy, super thin, super light, and they both fit in my backpack without adding too much extra weight to it. So for the price and for what it does, perfect.
So I ended up taking a extended lunch today because I finished my project that was basically taking almost all week. And then, I don't know, I got this weird thing in my head where I want to fix these cords that I have in my car, which I'll show you a little bit later. There's these cord holders that I finally found that they sell at Home Depot. I'd rather get them than wait for it to come next week through Amazon. And also I wanted to finish some of my Christmas shopping, so one of my best friends, Lily, I want to get something for her, and I want to go to Nordstrom Rack because my two best friends, their birthdays are around Christmas. One's on the 22nd and one's on the 27th. So not only do I have to buy them Christmas presents, I also have to buy them birthday presents. So I'm done with Christmas. So now I just need to buy them birthday presents. And I finished Alina. So I have one more thing that I want to get a Lily, and I'm going to see if I can find something for her that she would like at Nordstrom Rack. And then since I'm already out, I am going to grab lunch for me and Dwin because we have mostly leftovers at home, and I was kind of craving the Habit. So I'm going to get a burger, but I'm also going to get it lettuce wrapped because I have the gym tonight, and since I am eating a little bit later, I want it to be pretty light. Not super light, but light enough that I don't feel like I'm going to throw up later when I'm working out. This is the phone charger that I have in the car for the phone, and I like it because it holds it and it also charges at the same time. But to be able to charge it, you have to have the cord, and I have these little it's for the desk, but I mean you can use it wherever. We have these little holders for the cords, and I have it going here and then one here, but then I ordered the wrong one from Amazon and I got this big guy, and as you can see, he's fallen off. So I think the little ones work better in the car, so I want to get more of those to use in here to be able to just manage the cords. And I know Dwin wants some he wants some to put in his car as well. So the one I'm buying is a 9-pack, and I really only need one, so he can use the rest of them. So that was good. I got what I needed. I got the present that I was looking for. So I think I'm done with my Christmas and birthday shopping. Got what I needed from Home Depot, and time to see if I can fix it on my car now. Looks like it's perfect.
So I came home and Michelle told me that I had a package for me. I actually saw this box. It said Costco on it, so I thought she ordered something from Costco. I didn't think it was for me, so I didn't even check the label. It's actually from a buddy of mine. His name is Tony. He owns an escape room up in Anaheim called Unlocked. We actually share a few common interests. The main one being magic. Not Magic the Gathering, but magic. For those who don't know, I'm a amateur sleight of hand card magician. Just been learning sleight of hand and just card tricks, and always had a fond fascination for it, and I've always continued to learn that. So out of all magic disciplines, I learned impromptu sleight of hand style tricks is kind of what I like to learn. I even have a large collection of playing cards. I'll probably show that in another video, but just so you have some context, that's kind of where I'm at. Let's check it out. So first off, he gave me some of his flyers. Let's just take this off. Looks like they're updated flyers, so they're actually new ones, which reminds me I need to print out some new ones for myself and actually send it to him. He has the 3 games: Return of the Magician, Game On, which is their arcade one, and then I guess this is Pipeworks is their newest virtual game. Compete head-to-head in identical underground mechanical rooms to restore power before your counterparts. Ooh, I didn't know about that. I usually have a pretty good ear to escape rooms that are opening up or new things, especially from friends. But that's actually nice to know. So definitely, he's been working on some stuff during the quarantine. So check him out if you're ever in Anaheim. It's called Unlocked. Return of the Magician is probably one of my favorite ones. I did play Game On, which is their arcade one, and the arcade one is fantastic. So Unlocked in Irvine, Anaheim. Sorry about that. They moved locations from Irvine to Anaheim. So. Thank you. I'll post these up. So it looks like he's given me a few little novelty magic tricks. This one's called the Stealth Pen. Penetrate a dollar bill and restore it instantly. So classic trick. I'm not going to divulge any of the secrets, magician's code and all that jazz. But looks like he gave me a handful of these. So Stealth Pen. That's one of them. Looks like this is a DVD by a guy named Cody Nottingham that teaches you different types of close-up magic. Any close-up techniques is always kind of helpful to have in your repertoire as a magician. Think of new routines or improve on some old ones that you have, and just kind of, you know, keep your chops up as far as sleights and dexterity goes. I do have a large collection of playing cards. If friends travel to other countries and stuff like that, I usually tend to ask them if they can buy me a deck of cards. My best friend, who's in the Air Force, was going to the DMZ in South Korea, or the border of South Korea and North Korea. He almost scored me a North Korean deck of cards that was from the DMZ. But the thing is, I guess it was really expensive, so he never really got it from me. But I always kind of appreciate those. I do have a deck of cards from Holland, which is from the Heineken brewery where Heineken is brewed. I do have one from like Thailand, Vietnam, Japan, Taiwan. I do have one of those. So I'm always trying to ask people, so if you guys want to send me a deck of cards from whatever country you're from, go ahead. I will not turn it down. These are Masters Editions bicycle cards, but I actually do have a couple of decks of these. It is your typical bicycle deck. They are a little bit thicker just for handling purposes. Those who do heavy sleight of hand, that's what these decks are for. They are a little bit different feel. Like when I do a double lift, it feels a little thicker because the cards are a little thicker. So it's kind of weird whenever I went back and forth between a Masters deck and a regular bicycle deck. But they do handle just as smooth as a regular bicycle deck. They're just really, really like nice and durable is the word. Yeah. If you can, get yourself some bicycle Masters or just regular bicycles and just practice with them. I think bicycles are probably the best ones, in my opinion, for magicians to do card tricks. You know, handling cards, they don't stick together. A lot of like cardboard cards will like jam up, split in half, and like the plastic comes off, or they fray on the sides really quickly. Bicycles tend to, even if you've seen the ugliest bicycle cards, they still hold up pretty well. Loops. See these little lines right here? They're very, very like thin pieces of thread, I guess. They kind of have a little bit of elasticity to them. Oh wow. It's a Wade Wilson Weapon 11. It's a 2020 Summer Convention Limited Edition one. So, wow. Where'd you get this? This one actually came in the protective case itself. It's a 2018 limited edition Funko Hellboy suit. Is this from Comic-Con? Oh, it is from Comic-Con. 2018 Comic-Con. So that's kind of sick. Oh, nice. And a Christmas card. Merry Christmas, dude. Here's some stuff you might enjoy. I put a mix of toys and magic stuff. Sorry if you already have some of the magic stuff. The Christmas themed cards are limited edition from Penguin. Oh wow! So these are actually from Penguin Magic. Oh, that's why there's a penguin on them. They're actually there's a company called Penguin Magic that sells decks of cards, and it looks like this is a limited edition one. So now I probably won't even open these. And he's also saying that the Blue Masters decks actually aren't being made anymore. If you do have them, they might be worth something. I already have a few anyway, so I might hold on to them, or at least one or two to keep sealed. I'm not really going to read the rest of this card, but definitely from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate this, and thank you so much, man. I appreciate everything you do for me, and just, you know, your friendship as well. Yeah, so that's my Costco package from my buddy Tony at Unlocked. Remember, Unlocked in Anaheim, Return of the Magician, and the arcade room, and I guess this is a virtual room now, so definitely check them out. Unlocked in Anaheim. Sadly,
I'm not sure.
Alexa's talking to me. Alexa,
Sorry.
shut up.